Hi, Aries. This is Valerie with Serenity Matters, and this is your March 2019 reading. As you can see, I've already laid out the cards. I do apologize for the glare on a couple at the top there. But let's go ahead and get started. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Stones, represented by the bear. Queen of Stones is the quintessential Earth Mama. She's the one who takes care of the babies, the household, the meals on the table, probably a lot of everything else too. She really orchestrates and organizes. Possibly a single woman, probably has kids. But not necessarily. It could be somebody who's sort of in that energy. Could be a grandmother whose kids have moved out, but she still knows how to command the scene. The Queen of Stones can also be a wonderful business person. So this is not an energy exclusive to the home. This can be applied anywhere. Queen of Stones is really well grounded. And the bear here can allude to 2-year cycles. So if there's a big project that you've got going on in your mind, expect that it may take up to 2 years to manifest, whatever that is. If you're thinking of a larger goal, for instance. This is going to take patience, I can see. Now, the card underneath that, and I bring it to your attention because it makes a lot of sense for me to do, is the Eight of Wands, the hearth fire. Hearth fire is very much about home and family, heart chakra energy. So, Eight of Wands indicates a lot of communication coming in fast. The wires can indicate wires of communication, lines of communication, phone wires, wireless wires, all the rest of it. Possibly over jealousy issues. All right. Let me put our queen out here. So there's some level of frustration that you've been experiencing recently. Not hitting what you're aiming at. You do have a bigger goal. And I'm seeing here foundationally there's an insecurity that's playing into your feelings of frustration. When I see these two cards together, what I want to tell you, excuse me, is don't allow insecurity about yourself spill over into your work life or whatever this is that you're trying to create. Some might be having a child, starting a new business, anything like that, any kind of enterprise. Be careful how you talk to yourself when you're experiencing this level of frustration. Because if you call yourself bad names and throw your fears out into the atmosphere by talking to yourself about them, out loud or in your head, you're making the problem worse. You're exacerbating the situation. Heart chakra stress. Heart chakra stress, right? So we just want to pay attention that we're very, very careful here. Rest. And some of you may be taking care of some of your frustrations and insecurity by increasing rest. And maybe you need to if you're not. People maybe having some level panic stricken nature. I'm feeling that some of you may be having fertility issues. Like you want to have a child. Like, I feel like you want to have a child, but you fear the fact that the person's not pregnant yet. And you think that you're doing something wrong, or that it's a defect in you. Like there may be somebody out there who's fearing that he may have fertility issues that haven't been found out yet, or something, because the pregnancy hasn't happened yet. So it's kind of feeding into insecurity. Now that may be for one person, that may be whatever, but more broadly, there's an issue of insecurity because you don't feel that you're hitting your mark, however that plays it out in your life. You're having insecurity issues, and your best bet to transform those issues is to take rest and meditation. Although this figure's lying down, whatever. Although this figure is not standing up, you can still do a walking meditation, whatever works for you. But be sure to check in with your spiritual center, to do lots and lots of grounding exercises to help you stay focused, and to be doing your meditation to help you receive the downloads from Source that may help you. Definitely rest. You need to balance your efforts with rest. And look what's going to be following this. This is Green Woman. She is the quintessential fertility goddess or representative. Nobody beats her in fertility. She has a Sheila Nagig right here. Again, a fertility signal or symbol. She has dragon, which is fire, and fire has to do with kundalini and lifeblood and passion. She may be fertility. For the person who's frustrated and feeling insecure, don't worry about it, because the metamorphosis is going to happen while you're sleeping. Just do your part and everything is going to work out. She is a fertility goddess. Your tiny little microsperm will make it. And that goes for those of you who may not be people with sperm. Those may be... Sometimes I hear myself talk. Anyway, for others, including and not, for everyone, we can still take away a lot of the similarity of fertility, that we're worrying about not being able to manifest something because it hasn't happened yet. But just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean that it won't, because it is. This is our grounding piece. This is our foundational stone. This is what we have beneath our feet. This is the works that is already set in motion. This is the card representing the present tense. So if it's not in your present tense right now, the wheels are already in motion. All you have to do is know. You don't have to know how it's going to get there or whatever, but it will. At the center of this piece, we have the King of Stones. King of Stones. Remember, over here, we have the Queen of Stones. That's a soulmate relationship right there when you bring out the both. King and the Queen. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I don't think I would want to see a horse shack up with a bear, but this indicates, metaphorically speaking, it works out anyway. This is about travel and fast communication. Horses helped civilization to develop. They help us with farming. They help us with transportation. And with transportation came also communication, because the transportation, of course, would bring trade. And trade is always popular. People like to have things that they wouldn't otherwise be able to have but for trade. So this is all about something fast moving coming in. King of Stones energy, who's going to match your need for someone who's going to be stable. This horse is a very stable energy. Look at those solid 4 legs planted firmly in the earth. And It's very hard to knock a bear over, except maybe by another bear. They are big, sturdy energy. And sometimes they may seem awkward, and yet they have a grace of their own. They can run a household together, they can move together, travel. This will be fast-moving energy coming up. And this, I look at this again, in a pregnancy situation, this is about denning. Kind of going within, going into the nest. Putting those impulses first. A sense of wanting to withdraw and have rest and relaxation. And that's what's prescribed, really. You know, we need to go deep within the cave so that we can receive the wisdom of our ancestors, which are represented in the bones here. Knight of Arrows, Hawk, is fast-moving energy coming in. Communication is coming in, and coming in quickly, right? As evidenced here, both of these are representative of that. Communication, truth, honesty. Air, possible Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming in. Oh, I should mention the stones energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Some people like to tap into that. For me, it's more about the general energy than any one specific sign, but some people, I mean, those signs really are, I mean, you can just, you meet somebody and you can just tell their sign because of their behaviors and, you know, how they work the room or whatever. Anyway, so Hawk is also about having good vision in a situation, being keen, recognizing the truth. Recognizing the truth in the situation. This, for those of you that this is a business, it's like, as much as you want to put your brain and shoulder to the wheel right now, that's not the thing to do. Stop working at digging at the answer, because the answer is not going to come to you by you being directive, active, action, masculine, forward-moving energy. You need feminine receptivity energy, because you're going to receive a download that will help you understand. Get out of your own way. Get out of your own way in that. Don't cave into these insecurities. Take time out to reset. Positive affirmations, positive statements, solid vision for where you want to move to in the future, you know, in your professional, personal, whatever life. You know, good vision, bright light so that you can illuminate your path. And then you'll see how it all comes together. But don't worry that you can't see how it comes together just yet. That will come to you. You'll have the vision and the awareness. The truth will come in real quickly, and you'll see that, in fact, she is expecting, or that you know now how to fix your business, or whatever you were trying to develop was frustrating you because you didn't know what you needed to do to correct it. The truth will come to you through meditation, and your efforts will become rewarded. You'll see the fruits of your labor. It will be very lush, maybe more so than you think. Maybe more so than you think. And moving forward, Salmon, the Knight of Cups. You know, you really may want to watch the last one that I did. Pisces. I started with Pisces. They had this come out in their outcome as well. The Knight of Cups. That there was some kind of true love coming in to their life. So you really may want to do that. In fact, this could be someone makes a pass and they say no, they're frustrated, but then they can see the bigger picture. And they like what they see. That person laying it down and saying, nope, lit that up. You have to watch Pisces. Not you have to, of course, but, you know. I recommend you watch Pisces because this salmon is in your future, and that was about true love. So those of you that are interested in that may get something from that information there. But anyhow, As you begin to move your business plan, right? As you begin to move the business plan forward, you develop a solid momentum, a good steady rhythm. You've heard about the drum beat. Writers have written about the drum beat of horse hooves. And you also see a drum in this image as well, right here. This is about drumming out new rhythms, getting your rhythm on, getting to the pulse. I'm back in the heart here. Getting into the pulse, the heart fire of your business, your family. These always look like building blocks in a nursery to me. You know, and like this should be a rocking horse or something. So take it as it resonates, but there's just this energy. It's like this pulse that comes to light in your life. New baby, new business, you get your rhythm. And then as you have established your rhythm here with this horse energy, you're seeing your skill. You're getting a skill. You're getting into your rhythm. Your skill is coming through. All the things that you know. For the person who, finds out that they're pregnant, they're taking this into account. They're using their skills to address any responsibilities that are coming up. Starting to prepare, getting ready, getting ready for a baby, that kind of thing. Some of you, skill may mean you're seeking, you're interviewing people as you're starting out your business. You have a lot of responsibilities now. It's a good thing when your business takes off, but it's also, you're learning as you go. You're learning in vivo, or vivo, I suppose. But you're learning as you go. So let me take a moment here to do a Sacred Traveler Oracle card. As last time, I used this Greenwood Tarot and also the Denise Lynn Sacred Traveler Oracle cards to follow up. So let's see what kind of words of wisdom that Spirit has for Aries for March 2019. Any words of wisdom would be greatly appreciated. Okay. Reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Ah, thank you, Spirit. That sounds just like it. You hit your mark, and although there's a great deal of responsibility and stuff to do, there's also that excitement that comes from turning a corner, opening a new, beginning a new chapter in your life. Your light is shining brightly, reaching your destination. All your hard work and effort is paying off. Glory, triumph, and success are yours. If you've given your power away, now is the time to reclaim it. It's time to stand in your own light. A destination and less of a place, but more of a new way of seeing the world. Your dreams are moving to fruition. If you have any incomplete projects or unresolved relationships, this is the time to complete them. This is an important part of reaching your destination. Take time to celebrate and acknowledge your successes in life. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know the voyage was long and there were many adventures along the way, but as your trek reaches its destination, there's a feeling of joy and celebration. It's important to stop and rest and congratulate yourself for who you are and for what you have done. The traveler forgives those who on the voyage were less than honorable. Release any feelings of resentment, fear, and sadness that you may have gathered along the road. You've reached your goal. Let everything else go. You are a majestic being who can bring light into the hearts of others. Celebrate and honor yourself. You are so worth it. Yes, you are. And thank you so much, Aries, for joining me today. I really appreciate it. For now, I'm not doing any more private readings because I'm taking a couple classes and I've got a lot of reading to do for those as well as homework and practice time and things. But so I'm unable to do that. I'm not sure about the mid-month readings at this time. I'm going to try to do the monthly readings every month. I may do some special readings somewhere in the month, in the middle of the month, what have you. But right now I'm just going to have to wing it. I will try to do the 12 though per year. But thank you guys each. I really appreciate your time today. Lots of love to you. Bye.